As the postseason arrives, all eyes for the Green Bay Packers turn to one question. Can this team flip its late-season narrative and make a meaningful playoff push with Jordan Love back under center? After missing action due to a concussion late in the season, Love has been cleared to return and isn't worried about rust despite the layoff. That mindset and the strategic choices Green Bay makes in the wildcard round could define their postseason outlook. Love's situation is unique. He suffered a concussion in Week 16 and sat out the final 2 regular season games, including the finale against the Vikings. But he remained involved in practice once he cleared the NFL's protocol, and both he and the coaching staff publicly stated they felt comfortable with his preparation level leading into the playoffs. That combination of rest and repetition, rather than live game snaps, could work in the Packers' favor if Love stays sharp mentally and physically when it matters most. For Green Bay fans who watched their team win 9 games and secure the number 7 seed, the late finish was frustrating, especially with the club entering the playoffs on a 4-game losing streak. The losses underscored inconsistencies on offense and defense that have tripped up the Pack at critical moments. But the playoff reset provides an opportunity to turn the page, particularly with Love back in the huddle to start. One of the biggest questions entering the postseason is how the Packers' offense will balance aggression with prudence. Green Bay has dynamic weapons in the pass game and a physical run game that can control tempo, but playoff defenses are unforgiving. Love's ability to make quick decisions, stand firm in the pocket, and find rhythm early will be vital. If Green Bay can avoid early down negatives and convert on third downs, it will open up the field and keep the defense off balance. Defensively, the Packers have shown flashes of playmaking ability, especially when generating pressure up front and forcing turnovers. However, closing out fourth downs and limiting explosive plays has been an issue at times. In the playoffs, every possession counts, and a defense that can bend without breaking, forcing short fields and giving Love favorable situations, can change the tone of the game. Another intangible for Green Bay is momentum. Postseason football isn't just about schemes, it's about confidence. Love's calm approach to his layoff and the narrative that the team will be locked in from day one of the playoffs could prove meaningful. A quarterback who trusts his preparation and teammates can elevate the performance of everyone around him, especially in clutch situations. Special teams and field position will also play an outsized role in any playoff game. Packers fans know that games often hinge on hidden yardage, punt coverage, kickoff placement, and situational kicking. Winning the field position battle can make it easier for the offense to find rhythm and for the defense to dictate opponent opportunities. Strong play in that phase could tilt a close contest in Green Bay's favor.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential, and he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Off the play fake, Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So the completion good for just 3. And just like that, it's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love looking to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Kingsley Enagbare. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom! Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kyle Monunga. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Santos with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On play action, love to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their count.